WXGL-HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody.
And now it's the Mike Calta Aftershow. With your host, Johnny B.
This is my Calta After Show. I am Johnny B., your host. Thanks for being here. It's Thursday. It is July 10th, 2025, year of our Lord. And it is Thursday, so you know on the other side, it is the one and only Ian Beckles, everybody. Hello, friend.
Happy Thursday.
How you doing, man?
Everything's very well. Thank you for asking.
Good. It's a crazy week for me. Lots of stuff going on. Driving back and forth to Port Charlotte every single night.
Really?
Yeah, I'm doing stand-up there at Vasani all week, and started Tuesday. Be there till Friday, and then
you have to come back. You can't just hang out there.
No, they'll give me a hotel if I want it, but I have a radio program I got to perform, and I'm a dedicated member of this fabulous radio station, and also extended member of the greatest morning show in the history of the world, the Mike Calta Show.
I hear you be in Skankfest, too, I heard.
I'm already very proud to be part of the Mike Calta Show, and I already love those guys, but when they do stuff like they did this morning, it just filled my heart with joy and made me love them even more. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with one thing I know Mike a little bit, and you know Mike. He don't BS a lot.
No.
So if he says you're funny, you're funny. Okay?
Oh, yeah,
and not like he doesn't know funny. He knows all the funniest cats in the United States, pretty much.
Well, when Bert Kreischer calls him up and says, hey, I need a really good local guy to open for me at Ruth Eckerd Hall, and he goes, it's Johnny B. That's all the endorsement you need. You know what I mean? So I was like,
on Team Johnny.
Thank God. You know what I mean? I need more Team Johnnies out there.
Yeah, right?
There's a lot of, anti-Johnnies out there. You know, the hate is real out there. But, hey, before we go any further, I got to do a little something like this.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
cheddar. This hour's keyword is cheddar. That's right. The cheese, baby. CHEDDAR. For you illiterate people, there's only one E in cheddar. Cheddar. Go to the Bone app right now. Enter the keyword cheddar, and you may win $1,000 of Mike Calta's money. Go get it, baby. We have guests in the studio that you are familiar with, Ian Beckles, because they have performed at Dignitary Cafe.
They have.
Back when, there was, professionals performing there. not like recent shows. I'm just messing with those guys. It's our job to bust the balls of the new cats. That's what we do, you know? And the old ones if their name is a cat named Mo. In the studio, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they've been here before. JJ Curry's in the house.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
How you guys doing?
Good. And, of course, your partner in crime, Ricky Hicken, up in her.
What?
What's up, buddies? Happy to have you guys here. You're two of my best buddies in comedy, and JJ, you moved to Texas. You're in Austin, like every other comic I know.
I'm sorry.
No, you're crushing it. Don't be sorry, dude. And I'm gonna get this out of the way first. Your 1 minute on Kill Tony is one of the best 1 minutes I've seen on Kill Tony. I was so proud of you, dude.
Oh man, thank you, bro.
You nailed it. Nailed it. Get right up to the microphone because these things don't.
I'm sorry.
They're real touchy.
I gotta eat. I'm sorry.
Don't eat that mic, baby. Yeah, you did exactly. And for people who don't know what Kill Tony is, it's like the way it's like a fast track to comedy fame now. If you can do 1 minute and the panel likes it, it's a podcast, one of the biggest podcasts in the world now. Tony Hinchcliffe, comic. It used to be done in L.A. and like the Belly Room, and they moved out to the mothership in Austin during the pandemic, and it's just done nothing but blow up, and it's created superstars out of guys like Cam Patterson that featured for me, a couple of times. He's from Orlando, really likable, funny guy.
Yep.
He went out there, crushed his minute, and now he's a regular on there, which I thought you were going to get the golden ticket and be a regular too.
A lot of people thought that.
Now, what the hell happened with that? They loved you.
I think they gave. Now felt maybe I'm wrong, but they gave out a lot of golden tickets.
Yeah.
And then so there was like, well, get this guy a big book. He live here. He can definitely come back.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, Gordon Dixon's been on it 7 times. I mean, they better bring you back.
Yeah,
You
hopefully.
know? Do you think maybe you didn't get like a golden ticket because you're not like crippled or you don't have Down syndrome?
Probably. I am sick though. So it just
You should have told him
I
that.
should have told him.
Should have led with
I
it.
should have led with it. I should have came in like I only got 1.5 lungs.
And look, that's not me. That's not me knocking the show. I see what they're doing, right? And that's what makes the show fun. It's like these underdogs. And who's a bigger underdog than somebody that's nonverbal and talks through their cell phone? Or you know what I
First
mean?
of all, that dude is hilarious.
He's hilarious.
He is
Yes.
funny. And I seen him do crowd work. It took him a minute, but I seen him do it.
He's typing with his old crippled fingers. No, he's great. You got guys that physically and girls are afflicted, like but they're like Belial, like he's hilarious. You know what I mean? And then the girl in the wheelchair was just at Side Splitters.
She's funny too.
She's hysterical. Yeah. So I almost think it's a great thing that's happening, but at the same time, you kind of feel bad for really funny, able-bodied comedians that are going up there, and he's like, man, what's his normalcy? You know what I mean? Like J.J. Curry with his big, beautiful teeth and his little handsome ass. Like,
I made myself look cute.
What are you, just funny? You know, like, you better break out a second penis or something. Show us something different. But
So good. Next time, hopefully next time we get some more out of it.
It's great, though. I've always told like people when they say I'm going to Austin, I'm going to try to get out and kill Tony. I've told them, look, it's 1 minute. Do a closer. Do a closer. Do one of your top bits. Don't mess around with the hey, what's up, Austin? You just ate up 5 seconds. Get your damn minute in. Boom, in and out. And then when they do the interview, you did that great too, because people try to be too funny, trying to be too wacky. Like they're not asking for you to like try to make them laugh at that point. He wants honest responses because they're going to make the funny on the panel. And it's pretty clear what's going on there.
Yeah.
But you see these comics go up there, and I know they're nervous and all that, but it's like, I cringe because I'm like, it's so bad.
I'm bad at interviews, so it worked out very well that I was like, I'm just going to be quiet and just answer directly.
Yes.
So
Yeah, just be honest, and they'll make the funny. So do you watch Kill Tony, Ian?
I've watched a few episodes. I'm going to go back and watch.
You got to go watch JJ's clip.
It is a gateway, though.
It really is, dude.
It's a gateway.
And well, because of the exposure. Yeah. So you know how many people saw JJ's clip? They have millions of subscribers. So
yeah, like my Instagram, I'm getting a couple more followers because that's what I've written there mainly for. Because I was like, I always been a funny guy, but I just never had to follow it. I'm really bad on social media, and so that kind of helped me get the social media going. My YouTube blew up a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything else, and I already had videos and stuff on there, so people were just like, "No, this kid is actually funny. He got a lot of actual material."
As many times as I've made fun of his teeth, I never got as big as pop as Jimmy Carr did.
No.
Yes, dude. And you that panel too. I love Jimmy Carr, dude. Like, I don't think he gets the love that he deserves because he's a British guy, you know, but he is raw. He is so quick and so funny. He's one of my favorite comics. He's got to go up on my wall of fame in my home studio. He's fantastic. So you had a great panel. It was Jimmy Carr. Who
It
else?
was just him, and then Tony and Red Band.
That's right. Yeah. Which, I mean, that's still
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then I got the Secret Show after that, and then I got the job afterwards. So it was all
okay.
Yeah, I got the job at the Sunset for Red Band and everything.
Nice.
So it was just like,
That's his new club, right? It's only been open for a little while, right?
It's right down the street from.
I heard it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I love it.
Now, I was hanging out with Bobby Kelly. You like them name drops, dog? No, on the Calta cruise. You know, I did that this year, and he was talking about like how Austin is like there's a bad homeless problem, people pooping in the streets and all that. Is it as crazy like on 6th and everything as everybody says?
Yeah, like when I came back here and my brother was talking about how bad the homeless was around this area, I'm like, no, you guys pretty maintained. These homeless are pretty well. Like Florida homeless are so well behaved.
They are, yeah. They know what to do.
The one in Austin don't care. Then they got that Austin, Texas heat smell. Those two things don't go together.
It's like it just smells like old brisket and sadness.
Yeah. Just like, oh, you know what? I can smell the drug you did.
Are you eating all the barbecue out there?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Now, what's the best in Austin right now? Because I know what it used to be. It used to be Franklin's.
Okay, so I haven't had Franklin yet.
Because you don't want to stand in line at 4 a.m?
No, I don't want to stand in line at any of them. That's what the hard part is. So like Terry is pretty good.
Yeah, Terry
But
Black.
the thing is, it like depend on where you want to go. There's another guy, I forget the name of it, but there's another guy who have pretty good. Like Terry's main courses, the meat and everything's really good. They probably can work on their size.
That's half the battle.
Yeah, that's half the battle right there. Half the
battle.
battle. You gotta get your size and point game.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk barbecues. Like Ian's one of my biggest barbecue buddies. You know what I mean? Like we throw down. We don't mess around. And we know all the local pit masters, and we know Ray Lampy. Dr. Barbecue is our boy. Like, so when we talk barbecue, it's like religion. Like we don't mess around. So and I know you're.
Oh yeah, I'm a foodie.
Oh, I know.
love food.
I know.
So
Ricky Hicken, are you a big barbecue guy?
I do love me some barbecue.
right.
One of my best adventures is going to Mount Olive, North Carolina, and discovering that vinegar-based North Carolina barbecue.
Man.
I am a vinegar guy.
I don't trust anybody. I don't really like barbecue.
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
No.
Like I don't like to smoke. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, get out of here.
Like, we don't.
You're not primal.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like we're not the same people.
You don't like primal.
That's what I
That
mean.
bring back the
Come on,
caveman
man.
in us.
Well,
What's
that's
your
why-
one side, if you could only have one?
One side. Am I making it or eating it?
Making it.
What?
Probably work well together.
If I'm making it, for me, I make a good coleslaw.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? If you talk about barbecue
All
sides,
right.
you know what I'm saying? If I'm eating it, maybe a mac and cheese.
You want my mac and cheese, baby? I was going to say mac and cheese all day long.
My mac and cheese is nice, though.
My mac and cheese don't
I've
play
had it.
around. Oh, you've had my mac and cheese,
It's
yeah.
creamy and nice, yeah.
You know, you got to be creamy, boy. I hate it.
creamy.
You get some clumpy ass mac and cheese. I'll punch you in the throat.
Disrespect.
You get out of here.
You gonna disrespect the
And I
cow
use
like
that cavatappi, baby. You know what I mean? That good pasta. Boy, what you using elbows, bitch? ass.
I make a wicked blue cheese coleslaw.
Oh, see,
Ooh, really?
now we're
No,
talking.
for reals, for reals.
I'm trying to remember the first time I had blue cheese coleslaw. It was a local barbecue place, and I can't remember, and I'm dumb. But yeah, it's a difference maker.
It's a difference maker for sure.
And you gotta
gotta
put-
put the real crumbles in it. The blue cheese crumbles.
You put that on your pulled pork
Yes,
sandwich.
sir.
Oh, my God.
That's the only way I like coleslaw is with the pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to go on itself by itself. I'm like, I don't really want this. But you throw that thing on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Experience.
It'll be savage.
If you make a good enough coleslaw as a solid side itself, that's impressive.
It is good, and it is an art. Just like potato salad, I think it's a throwaway because people don't think it's good because they're used to just going to like Publix and getting like pre-made. But if you make potato salad,
it's way different
and you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's better, the Amish or the German?
I don't really. The German potato salad has a lot of vinegar in it and
I
stuff.
ain't tasting nothing German. That food's not good to me.
It's not. I'm not a fan.
They
Nah.
don't have enough salt in their food.
Now put some mayonnaise in there, baby. You know, I want some Dukes in my
They
potato
always
salad.
throw down.
Oh, the Amish don't
do
play.
Throw down, yeah.
Yeah.
Butter.
They build it from scratch. No
They don't
electricity.
have electricity, so they got to enjoy food.
They've been smoking for a long time.
Have you ever been to Sarasota, like over like Yoder's is like an Amish restaurant over in Sarasota and stuff. They make good food over there. They pressure fry their fried chicken. It's the craziest thing ever, and it's so good. It's like a fryer with a pressure cooker on top of it.
Oh, you gonna make me make a run to Sarasota.
When you go through there, I'm telling you, you get some fried chicken from Yoder's. But and they got good pies too. But it's in this little Amish community. I thought was all like Amish, but I found out there's another sect called Mennonites, and I didn't know what they were.
Oh, I heard of them.
Yeah, they're like Amish light, right? So they still use some technology. So I'm watching this, what looked like an Amish lady on a bicycle, pull out a cell phone and just start chatting like on an iPhone. And I was like, oh, she's cheating, right? I wanted to call her out and like stop some dude from building a dresser drawer or something. They're like, hey.
When she's perpetrating the fraud, though, you gotta be in or out.
Nah,
No,
man.
man, they do both.
Yeah.
but that's
They were like, hey, our horse is carrying this carrot,
Yeah,
but we
so-
got Bluetooth in this carrot.
That's what I'm saying.
It sounds like Christianity.
Yeah.
He's like, my name's Jebediah, but I still have a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
Jebediah playing you on 2K.
It's just like Christianity where people don't do that but they do all the other things you're not supposed to do.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
just saying.
Every religion I know is hypocrites, man.
As for the forgiveness.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, probably the best way to live.
Yeah, that's true. You just mess up and be like, I'm just going to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he'll be like,
It'll be
it's
good.
cool.
I'll be good at the end.
Even the Catholics make you work a little bit. They're like, well, go say like some Hail Marys or something.
7 Hail Mary.
Yeah, you got this, man. Don't worry about it. Just
I lose count.
Priest one.
I went up to the Washington, D.C. Zoo one year, and there were like the Mennonites or Quakers everywhere. It was like an exhibit in itself. You know, they're just carrying their kids around in wagons.
I just like the way they look at me when they see me. It's like they look at it in amazement.
But it's not like hate. It's just
No,
like,
no,
wow.
wow, this is milky black skin.
They just do whatever they want now. This is amazing.
They don't have a lot of exposure, though.
No,
they don't have a lot of
no.
exposure. Like, they didn't watch the Cosby Show. You know what I'm saying?
No, they didn't. And I was just watching this one show like on the Amish show or whatever. They were breaking Amish, and one girl broke Amish for they get to do whatever. She
Oh, it's
didn't
called
go back.
Rumspringer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She did it, and when her Rumspringer, she got with a black guy.
Oh, she
hell
went
no.
full
And
Rumspringer.
then she brought back a black baby.
Oh!
They were not expecting
No,
that.
they didn't want that either.
No, they know. They were like,
Oh, hell
and,
no.
And they on TV, so they couldn't even say
They're like,
anything.
all he's building is speaker boxes. What is going on?
They showed him when they finally met him. He walked in, fit black guy,
Yeah.
in the tank top, and then the sister was just like, "Well, I can see why she did that."
Yeah, I get it.
You know he's changing the potato salad recipe.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Oh, man.
I'll make the potato salad.
Her son looks like Mike Evans. He's crossing everybody over. It's like, yeah, it's different.
Jerome is so much different from Jambalaya.
Jerome Adiah is his name.
I think the Amish can put together their own football team this year.
Oh man, that's
They're not
awesome.
known for their athletics.
I don't know. I mean,
I've never heard of an Amish athlete.
you know,
think
what's
they would be like field strong though.
Oh, they're cock strong if you grab them. I bet they strong because they
Probably
get
more
stuff-
wrestlers
man.
than they are anything else.
That farmers you know what? They
I
get
have
that-
no idea, dude. I have no. They're probably wrestling with the dirty thoughts is what they're wrestling with. Because you
Have you
know
ever
what I mean.
met an Amish person?
Yeah,
Like talk to them? I don't think I've ever talked to an Amish person.
Only-
I've seen them.
very briefly, I've talked to them. Like, how's it going? They're like, top of the morning or whatever they say. Yeah, and then
They have a weird hat though.
I want to invite
Yeah.
him to a comedy show.
dude, Rumspringer comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Can you be Amish if you don't have a weird hat?
I don't know.
I've never seen an Amish person. You have to have the weird hat though.
Like, it's not weird to them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's normal to a spider. It's chaos to the fly.
I think Rumspringer's for like 15 or 16-year-olds too. Maybe not the best comedy crowd.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's not good. Well, I mean, a lot of 15, 16-year-olds watch Kill Tony. So
Yeah, they do.
True.
I saw like a kid on one of the Netflix
Yeah,
specials
the newest one.
get like a gold ticket.
Yeah.
Man, come on. He wasn't funny. His parents wrote it. That was his thing. They were like, oh, it was adorable that he got up there in front of a giant like arena in Nashville and all that, but get out of here, dog.
How do you get the invite?
He was in the crowd.
How did
and-
you get the?
Oh,
Oh, you do bucket pools. So you sign up like an hour before the show starts.
and there's like 300 or 400 people.
It's
It's like
it's a big line.
it's like every Monday, right?
Yeah, every Monday is a crazy line. I think
It's a
I signed
lottery.
up. I wasn't signing up when I first moved there. I wasn't signing up just because it was just so many characters that was out there. And then
Oh,
eventually
God.
they started filtering them out. They were like, if you guys not, because they realized the show was going bad quality. So they were like, we trying to get better, but we not getting the better comments. So
Now-
they start filtering them out.
Are you allowed to say? I don't know if you signed like a non-disclosure or anything.
I have no idea what I signed.
Do they have producers going through the line trying to pick out some
So
people?
they have a producer that sit there for new timers, first timers you talk to.
Okay.
And so if you're a first timer, you got to talk to them. And then once you go through, you sign the waiver. And then after that, you basically just.
I'm just saying if it's a lottery system, but if there was a dude that was like 7'4", they're gonna want to have him on there.
It feel okay. So I don't think I got pulled until my name in the area start going off a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they recognize. Oh yeah, I saw him down at Sunset. I saw him.
Exactly.
You
So
know,
I
like
think-
Moon
Like the
Tower.
Price is Right.
Yeah, I think
beforehand, like they
yeah.
pick kind of who they want.
That's
maybe.
what I'm saying.
Nothing's
Yeah.
by accident in Hollywood.
there's some people who get pulled as like completely like a random draw.
Well, I'm sure they do that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I would guess because it is an entertainment show.
So
you
you
wouldn't
gotta
want to
have-
leave somebody in the alleyway that can be gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They don't necessarily think it's in the alleyway. They don't think they're just like, hey, pull this name to the side just in
You know what I'm
case.
saying?
Pull these 3 names to the side so that we can at least pull these 3 people.
And how does the pull work too? Is there somebody on the headset? Because
There's somebody on the headset. I talked
okay,
to
because
him.
he pulls it out and the person comes. They're already waiting.
I actually think this is what they do. I think the one he pulls
Yeah.
is the next guy.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's
He's not really pulling
run
random.
yeah.
Somebody
Name
back.
ahead.
No, I think he pulled a guy.
Yeah.
The name he pulled isn't the guy he's calling out right then and
That's
there.
what I mean. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the person he pulled is the person that
It's
gets
going to be
called
on next.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
that
it's
makes it
just
legit.
yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, how are they already walking. You know what I mean? Like it would take 10 minutes to get him to go find him in the alley.
Dude, it do take 10 minutes. He running you have to run with him.
Yeah.
It's like my boy Cole, he work hard. And he's a back, but I think he said that one day they sent like a person with him to see how hard the process was, and they was like, "Oh, we got to make some changes because this is
not for everybody."
Yeah,
like this we got to make. They had to change it from what the location of it was, just because they were like, we can get to the bar closer to the mothership, make it easier for the walk to be.
That's true.
And then they were like all this other stuff. So yeah.
If you're just tuning in, it's Johnny B, Ian Beckles, Thursday, Mike Calta Aftershow. You know how we do things. In the studio, very happy, in town, JJ Curry. He came up in Tampa, originally from Georgia. He's a real Southern boy. Out there in Austin now, killing it. Coming back, doing shows all over this area, all over Florida and Georgia while he's down here. Next week, him and Ricky Hicken are going to be at Side Splitters Wesley Chapel.
No,
what?
We're going to be at Craft Brew Comedy.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but you said
I
it
saw
with an
Wesley
accent.
Chapel, and I just assumed. Oh no, I've done that room too. That's Chuck Glass's room.
Yeah.
Fun room.
It'll be Wednesday, July 16th. There's about 20 tickets left.
And that's at Florida Ave Brewing, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Great room over in Wesley Chapel. Sorry, BT, my bad, dog.
We
My
did
bad.
that room together, didn't we?
Yes, we did do that room together. It was fantastic. Yeah, awesome crowd, sold out. They sell out pretty much every show, so if you don't have tickets, go and get it. Also, follow everybody on social media. You already know me and Ian Beckles, Ian_Beckles, Johnny B. Tampa. But you can follow these guys, JJ Curry Comedy on the gram. And you won't understand this unless you see his comedy, but Dick Chicken Comedy is Ricky Hicken. So make sure you follow both of these guys and
Please.
show them a lot of love, man. Go out and see them do comedy. I don't know if Carmen's talked about the charity show yet.
She was talking about it a little bit.
On air?
I heard about it for the first time today.
You're welcome.
And I coach.
I know. Well, I've been helping her put together a charity comedy show for Chamberlain High School's football program, and proud to do so. You know, these kids, they're working with a very, very minimal budget. You know,
didn't tell me none.
You know what I'm saying? You're a coach, so
Last year we had one kid on the sideline with no jersey.
yeah, we ain't doing
Because
this.
we didn't have enough jerseys.
We're not doing it this year. We're not doing it. So Carmen was coming up with ideas to try to raise money, and a couple months ago I said, well, let's do a comedy show, and she's like, yeah, let's go. So she's been spearheading it and really doing a lot with it. My job is just to provide the entertainment. I will announce the comedians now, and it's 4 of my favorite local comics. Mike Rivera, who does the Board Teachers Tour. He plays theaters that do themed teacher shows. Hysterical, funny comic. He's actually a teacher in Pinellas County. Michael Murillo, who's a guy that, I gave him his first paid gig 15 years ago. Now he's headlining places. He's very, very funny.
That name.
And now these 2 guys, JJ Curry, Ricky Hicken, just popped on. They will be doing it. So you get 4 pro comics, Chamberlain High School, in the auditorium. And that's going to be July 31st. And Carmen's putting the website together. We'll have all that information soon. So it's open to the public. We want everybody to come out. When you buy a ticket, know that all that money goes into Chamberlain's football program. And they're only allowed to have one big charity event a year. So this is the one for them. So come on out. So those kids, you guys turned that football team around. Coach Chad, the rest of they were bad. And you guys turn them around, turn them into a playoff team. It's amazing what you guys did for them.
job,
And Trick love the kids, so we gotta take care of them. We gotta take care of them. All right, let's take a break. If you're on hold, we'll take your phone calls next. And I also want to do my job is to sometimes recap the Mike Calta show with something I found interesting, and it's usually hard hitting, stuff. And they're talking about the 10 top cereals of all time, and I'd love to get your input on that because all of us love to eat, and we're all children. We'll do that and take phone calls when we come back. This is the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents.
More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Weather Type Mike, can you tell us why hurricane-resistant windows are so expensive and why they are worth the price?
Now, are they pricey? Yes, but so is replacing your roof and your living room and your collection of signed lightning jerseys after the storm blows through. It's an investment in your home's safety, value, and energy efficiency. Plus, they can lower your insurance premium, and trust me, the only thing I've seen drop faster than my deductible after installing them is my willpower in front of a cookie.
I mean, it's logical if you think about it. When has cheaper really ever been the better option when it comes to protecting anything? We've all been through it, days or sometimes hours before a hurricane hits Tampa Bay, struggling and scrambling to get shutters up, plywood. Why do all that when you could simply call WeatherTight Windows and be prepared all year long? Call WeatherTight Windows today and get your home protected now.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Do you know a teacher that desperately needs a vacation? Well, I'm here to help. I'm attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'm giving one lucky teacher a free cruise. All you have to do is nominate them at justcallmo.com/cruise. That's justcallmo.com/cruise.
Summer is here, and so is the Buffalo Shrimp Special at Hooters. 10 crispy shrimp tossed in your favorite sauce, served with fries, all at a special price. 11 locations in Tampa Bay. Go to originalhooters.com for one near you.
One of the things with running is I want to enjoy the run, but I never made it very far because the arches in my feet just killed me. So when I got to the end of my rope and I said I have to do something to get rid of the pain, and a couple people recommended the Good Feet store to me. I loved how I could go in and get a free personalized arch support fitting. They put that time, that work, that effort into helping you find the right arch supports. And you can walk around this store with these in your shoes and try them out before you purchase them. So after I got my arch supports, the arches on my feet stopped hurting. And the pain instantly, literally instantly went away. So if you have pain, go. Find a Good Feet store and go. There is an answer. Find the simple solution that will get rid of your pain. I'm Rondi, and that's my Good Feet story.
See how Good Feet arch supports work for you before you buy with a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
So many people want to buy a home, to plant roots, to stop renting, to build wealth. But life throws obstacle after obstacle. I get it. Interest rates went up, prices fell out of reach. And for many families, even those who've outgrown their current home, they're stuck just watching the market climb. But here's the truth. The market has shifted. We're now in a buyer's market, and that changes everything. Sellers are more willing to cover your closing costs, make repairs, even negotiate price. That means you hold the cards right now. So, how long will you wait? When's the right time? It's now, and I'm here to help you win. I'm Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger on 102.5 The Bone. We're a direct lender, so no middleman, so you always get the best rate and terms. Call me now at 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009. Or apply online at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. The heat just keeps on cranking for today with a high temperature in the lower 90s. Rain chances will be around 30% in mainly inland locations again. And warm and muggy tonight with a low temperature of 79 degrees and steamy with a few isolated afternoon storms tomorrow. Once again, highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta Aftershow.
Welcome back to Mike Calta Aftershow. 102.5 The Bone, 1029 in the AM. I'm Johnny B. Thanks for being here. Kind of you folks. I saw some Bone Fam last night at Vasani in Port Charlotte. By the way, I'm driving like a overnight 18-wheel slinging, lot lizard slapping truck driver this week. I did the math. I'm doing like 1,200 miles this week, back and forth, Port Charlotte, St. Pete, Valrico, and I ain't complaining. I love every second of it. The driving part sucks. I'm exhausted, but I get to do stand-up comedy at night and radio in the daytime. I have a beautiful wife. Things are going well for me, Ian Beckles.
You're winning.
I got good friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm alive for now. It's not bad.
Congratulations.
A lot of people can't say that, you know?
Right, that's true.
There's a lot more dead people than alive people, I heard. But yeah, come see me tonight. Tickets are still available. Vasani. I'm actually middling. The headliner is ex-radio guy from New York that's he's funny. It's the first time I ever met him. He goes by Goomba Johnny, but he's a Italian guy.
Goomba. Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's he's an old school Italian cat, and kind of plays to that audience. He performed for a big DeBartolo party back in the day. He was telling me about that, how he kind of roasted Eddie DeBartolo in front of the family. And
well, it was a long time ago.
Yeah,
all the latest ones I was at, I don't remember him.
No. This is a while ago. Yeah, but he flew down for that, and he's we were talking about the DeBartolo family while we were having dinner last night, and of course, nothing but good things, to say about them.
You know how LeBron said, "Ain't nothing like a Diddy party."
Yeah,
ain't nothing like a DeBartolo party.
Oh, I know.
That's real talk. The DeBartolo party, they do it right.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, he said that he was booked, like he had a sold out door deal at a comedy club, and they were like, "Eddie really wants you to come down," and he said that they ended up paying him what the club was going to pay him, and then more money on top of it. And so he told the club, "We're going to have to reschedule this." You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, the money is not a thing with the DeBartolos.
Yeah.
I used to go to his party at his house.
Yeah.
Before the big party, and we'd be at his house.
Big scrimps.
And I asked the bartender, I go, "Mr. DeBartolo left his bottle of Louis XIII." She goes, "Would you like some?" I go, "He's pouring Louis XIII for the party?"
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, I would like one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Even if I didn't drink, I'd be like, "Yes, pour it on my chest."
It was funny. I wasn't drinking at that time. I still had one.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody's giving away Louis. You got to take it.
Yeah, it's disrespectful not to.
Thank you.
In the studio, you can see them next week on the 16th. I believe that's Wednesday night. They're going to be at Florida Ab Brewing in Wesley Chapel. Fun comedy room ran by my buddy Chuck Glass. JJ Curry and Ricky Hicken in the studio. What's up, buddies?
Hey. Yo.
I'm getting messages from people very happy that you guys are here, man. Yeah, people love you, dude.
Thanks,
it's awesome.
Man.
Yeah.
Like it was good to hear this morning, Mike, try to get you on Skankfest and all, because as much as you've done for comedians in the Tampa area and everything, it would be awesome to hear you get a win.
Oh man, thanks, dude. That's it's nice to hear somebody say that about me.
I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, Mike ain't going, but I think it could happen without Mike going.
I don't know. I was texting with those guys, and Gio was like, "Road trip," and Pap's like, "I'm in." I'm like, "Ooh,
I'm in, bro. I'm in."
You're gonna come to New Orleans with me for the weekend? Oh, dude.
Absolutely.
Like I don't submit to a lot of festivals, because I just feel like even though I don't appear my age, I look kind of 10 years younger than I am, probably.
I'd say 15.
Maybe, I don't know, but I act way younger too.
You act 30 years younger.
So I don't feel like one of these old heads that's been doing comedy 25 years. I still have that hunger and that zest for comedy. Like I was texting with local comic, my buddy Manny, last night, and I was telling him, I'm on my way back from Port Charlotte, and he goes, "Damn, dude, you're doing that, and I go, "Yeah, I still love this S," is what I told him.
Really?
I love doing comedy, and a lot of people doing it 25 years is like, it's just a job to me. I just show up and do my job like I'm clocking in and clocking out. Nah, I look forward to every time I hit the stage. I love it. I love writing. I love being around comedians. I love being in the room even when I'm not doing comedy, and that's how these guys are. And then that's what real comics are, and I've been that way my whole life. Am I a radio personality? Sure. But I always feel like I'm a comedian that has a radio show. I'm not a radio personality that does comedy on the side. And that's how I feel. I love it.
Passion helps. Doesn't matter what you're doing. And you're putting in the work, brother.
But I already love those guys. But what they did for me this morning, going to bat for me with Louis J. Gomez.
That was pretty cool.
And I love Louis J. Gomez. I love his whole podcast syndicate.
I've been hot girls too.
Oh, dude, and I've watched him come up the ranks. I remember when he was just popping on with Bobby Kelly and his podcast 10 years ago, and they would bust his balls like he was an open micer and stuff. And then he put together Gas Digital and started, we came up with Big J and Dave Smith and all those guys. And now he's a commodity, dude. Like, he's one of these guys that you need to know in comedy. It's good to see that happen, too. And he's filming his special Saturday at Side Splitters, which, by the way, I just found out I'll be there for that.
Oh, good.
Congratulations.
I'm headlining a show in Palm Harbor at 8 o'clock. His special's being filmed at 10. One of our number one Bone fam ever, Jared, Tampa Bay for Life, he told me back when I was at Down to Bowl, Drew's thing, he goes, I'm going to buy you tickets if you want to go see Louis J's special. And I was like, oh, that'd be dope. Totally forgot about it. Yesterday, he DMs me. He goes, you still going with me on Saturday? I was like, oh, I forgot, because it's sold out, dude. Like, sold out. Like, JJ, you could go hang out, right? It's Side Splitters. You know what I mean? You could just show up at BT's house and be like, hello, come on in. But
I can't go in the room, though. I can just hang out at the bar.
Right, the bar. That's where we hang out. Yeah. But going in there for the filming, it's sold out, son. Yeah, so I actually have a seat, and
nice.
I'll see if I can get you in there.
Well, Lewis was going to open for us, but we're booked Saturday.
That's right. Where are you guys at Saturday?
Fort Walton Beach.
Oh, okay, all right. That's a Comedy Zone. That's a good room.
Yeah, they put you in a hotel right there on the beach during shark season. It'll be great.
Don't go in the water, dude. Don't go.
If I get an arm eaten off, then I can go and kill Tony.
Next week, are you guys off next week? Are you booked next weekend?
I got a family reunion to go to next weekend. I finally go back home for the first time in a year.
I got you. Well, next weekend is the Bone Beach Bash, and it's open to the public. All of us, including Ian Beckles, every personality on the Bone is going to be staying. We have rooms. We're staying at this resort right over by the Skyway Bridge. They just renovated. It's nice. And we have events going on all weekend. I'm doing stand-up. Mo is going to do stand-up, but he said he needed $1,000, and that ain't happening. But there's all kinds of events going on, and everybody's coming out. We're doing pig roast. We're doing the Pitbull Toddlers playing. We got all kinds of stuff going on. It's going to be wild.
Ricky supposed to inform me of stuff like this.
Yeah. It's going to be fun, dude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not too social.
There's all kinds of bitches by the pool. I mean, that's one of the events that's happening.
Oh, that's a great name.
Yeah. I wanted to host that one. I wanted to host Johnny B, Bitches by the Pool, but they got somebody else doing that. Instead, they got me doing like a beer pong and comedy,
Pickleball? I do got my paddles in the car.
They have pickleball. Actually, Pat Pap is hosting pickleball.
I heard that.
So it's going to be great.
John Settings doing the Wake and Bake. I actually hit him up yesterday, and I said, you got music for this thing? He goes, I didn't really think about that. I said, I need to be DJing.
I know a dude.
The weed sound.
Yes.
As I wafted in the air at the beach.
I may hover around that with you guys.
Yes, you know.
I'll do the Wake and Bake remotely.
Just FaceTime in.
Actual.
Yeah, it just comes natural to him. 800-771-1025, by the way, if you want to call in. Sorry about the folks that was on hold earlier. We were on a roll, and then you gave up on me like most people do. But yeah, definitely call back in if you have something you would like to chat with us about. Top 10 breakfast cereals got brought up this morning, and I thought, how many adults are actually eating breakfast cereal? And I think a lot of us still do it from time to time. I'm not huge on it.
I don't eat it anymore. I used to. I don't eat it much anymore.
It is garbage. Like, the ingredients are bad.
No, it's really, really, really. There's lots of sugar.
It's some of the worst.
For me.
What?
It's the milk for me.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your poor butthole.
I know.
Sorry,
Almond
dude.
milk, man. Or lactate milk.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I won't. If I'm gonna do milk,
you're gonna do milk.
I'm gonna do milk.
I'm straight from the tap.
Oh,
he's a good-looking guy. He can get it straight from the tap anytime he wants.
But
Not me.
everybody always said that breakfast is the most important meal.
No, it ain't.
And they're like, hey, give your kid a bowl of Fruit Loops with milk. You might as well give your kid 2 chocolate bars in a bowl.
It was propaganda.
There's that much sugar in that. Your kid, insulin spikes, and by noon they're going crazy. They need more sugar. That's not the way.
When they started hyping up breakfast, it was the same time when they were saying Lucky Strike cigarettes were good for you. They were healthy. And we just held on to the breakfast thing for some reason. It was like, yeah, you got to have a part of your balanced breakfast. It's like, what? Like, peanut butter Captain Crunch is part of the. By the way, that used to be my favorite one. By the way, peanut butter Captain.
It is good. It's a lot of hard work making breakfast if you don't want sugar. You
Yeah.
You either cook eggs or sizzle bacon.
I do a little chorizo taco.
Okay.
That's my thing.
See, he's in Texas now. He's like, I do chorizo. I'm in Texas. It's good. I mean, you want heartburn by noon.
With eggs in them?
Yeah, with an egg on fried eggs and some cheese.
Oh, I'm not against it.
Oh, no. I eat a lot. I eat a lot of eggs.
Plans that afternoon, though. Huh? I don't know. That's running through.
Well,
right?
you take Nexium before you cook it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he goes, I like chorizo tacos for breakfast, and I like pooping 6 times by 2:00 in the afternoon. When you get my age, you always got to consider your butthole when you get older, right? Like
I'm right there with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't about like spicy food for me. I love spicy food, spicier the better. But it ain't the going down that hurts me. It's the later.
Give them fissures.
My system's strong.
Strong like bull.
It's been through a lot.
My butt played in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah. You think I'm worried about painful poop? I blocked Reggie White.
That's facts.
By the way.
Did you ever get grabbed or finger up there?
Oh my God!
Why people say that? No,
because I've seen them
not.
on videos.
Yeah, but what video? Where was the video?
In your football
I've never
pants?
seen a video of somebody putting a finger anywhere on a football field. Absolutely not. Look, at any point in my life, at any point, nobody's allowed to do that. Okay, so
hopefully it's not.
You know what you don't want to do is do that on a football field, and I see you doing it, and I could legally tear your head off.
Yeah,
I saw an interview. I saw Gronk was on with who's Edelman? Was it Edelman?
Julian Edelman. Yeah.
Yeah. He was on his podcast, and he said he slapped Vita Vea in the butt during a game one day. He's like, good game, or whatever. He said Vita Vea turned around, blank face, said, "Don't ever touch my butt again." As big as Gronk was, he looked at Vita Vea and he went, I'm very sorry, Mr. Vea. I will never touch your butt ever again.
I've never seen that on a football field, but if Vita said it, I'd be like, all right.
I'd be like, my bad, bro.
My bad.
I met him last year at training camp, and my boy's like really good friends with Mike Evans. He's like, hey, you want to come out to Friends and Family Day at training camp? I go, yeah, what am I, an asshole? Of course I do. And went out there and I was like meeting the players on the field and stuff. And I walked up to V. I go, hey, man, can I get a picture with you? And he looked at me like I was a freak. And I was like, why are you looking at me like I look weird? You're a monster. Like you're a goddamn monster. I just look like, like a beanbag chair. I get it. You look crazy too.
He's a wide man.
He's really, gigantic.
Really, like his wrists. He's just big.
He's so scary.
Yeah, I don't want it.
He single-handedly, if he wouldn't have came back for the playoffs, would beat my Packers that 1 year.
He's so scary.
He is.
He's one of those guys. I played against some scary guys, but that doesn't look like fun to me.
No, it's not a good time.
I don't know what my game plan would be. He's 360.
I'd rather cuddle with Gilbert Brown than try to block Vita Vea.
Yeah, but Gilbert Brown was where he's going to be there.
He's 400 pounds.
Vita Vea's actually got some quicks to him.
He's like 360 and athletic.
That's a problem.
It's an issue. You don't want to deal with that. By the way, go to Ian_Beckles on Instagram and look at the highlight video of Ian plastering Bill Romanowski back in the day, baby.
Chin.
Which is good because I don't like that guy. He likes to spit on people.
He's a spitter.
Yeah. To see my boy, number 62. Pow! Get out of that lane. And it was on a big run, too. Who was running that ball?
Eric Rett.
That's right. That's what I thought. Because it was. I just saw the 32 because there was no high definition back then. And I saw the 32. I'm like, well, I know it ain't James Wilder.
I'm not that old.
That was way too long ago. And I was like, who was 32 right then? Because I was like, no, Reggie Cobb wasn't number 32.
Rett, he was 30.
Yeah, Rett was good. He was a baller. All right, let's take a
Gator. I saw him doing a little chump.
Yeah.
Gator chump.
Word. Let's take a break. We got one more quick segment. JJ Curry, Ricky Hicken in the house. They'll be doing comedy next week over at Florida Ave. That's next Wednesday night. Tickets are available. You can go to their social media. You'll see all that stuff at Dick Chicken Comedy, at JJ Curry Comedy. And you already know at Ian_Beckles, at Johnny B. Tampa. We'll wrap up the show when we come back. This is the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash. An entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a Bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash. Presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to attorney Patrick Smith, The Brisket Shop, Wild Fork, and National Aviation Academy.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric, bringing you old-fashioned service
And futuristic solutions, like a flux capacitor for your home.
Okay, honey, that's not even a real thing.
But it will be.
Anyhow, folks, at Bolt Electric, we believe you deserve better service.
Better equipped technicians.
Using better parts to solve your electrical problem quickly
And correctly. Call Bolt online at boltelectric.com.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a four-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're going to love it. Thirsty First.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
The following is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways with the purpose of soliciting sales of vacation ownership. For complete details, please visit FVGradio.com. If you want a 100% complimentary stay at a luxury resort in Cancun, airfare not included, then Family Vacation Getaways is your ticket to paradise. See website for complete details. We're giving away 5 days and 4 nights to the first 50 callers who can name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. An animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. Do you know it? Call now. 800-417-6411. That's 800-417-6411. You're also eligible for an exciting bonus vacation to Orlando, Florida for just $498. And don't worry about anything ruining your plans. We can extend your travel up to 18 months. Name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird, and you get a complimentary Cancun resort stay and an optional bonus vacation to Orlando for just $498. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-417-6411. 800-417-6411 and give us your answer. The proceeding is not a contest and is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways. It is not sponsored by this program or its affiliates.
Think you're not the suing type, but you weren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County, right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who's not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
This is where you earn your money. The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Congratulations, winner. You won $1,000.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. This is Irene from Valrico, and I just won $1,000.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Keep listening to The Bone for your chance to win cold, hard cash. 102.5 The Bone. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show. A few more minutes with you folks, and we'll turn you over to JP on the Bone. I believe another fantastic replay today. JP taking that long summer vacay in Europe, living vicariously through his social media while he's eating delicious foods and riding in boats around Europeans, doing all that stuff with the family. Good for him, man. He deserves it. Me, I'll be driving on I-75, cussing people out in Apollo Beach because I deserve that. Ian Beckles is here.
He is.
Cheer. Sandy going to be rocking it all this weekend?
Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at Dignitary, and she's going to bring her Cajun Indian fare.
Oh, my God, dude. It's the best. Old Balti Bayou, baby.
I got to catch myself, though, because I'll be eating it on Friday, and then I got to say, self.
Yeah.
You can't eat this for every day.
Them beignets, dog.
The beignets are good, though. They good. With that lemon dip stuff.
Dude, when she said that, and by the way, go over there Fridays and Saturdays at Dignitary Cafe, right there on West Shore, Gandy, right over behind that Circle K. There's a homeless dude, there's a Circle K, then there's Dignitary. That's the order.
Yes.
Yeah. That homeless dude bothers me, by the way. Because he's homeless.
There. He's always there.
No, you know why he bothers me? He's got perfect calves and legs and like good hair. And I'm like, I wish I had good legs and hair. And you know what I mean? I would trade that.
I've noticed that before, but you would trade that for a home?
I'm renting, you know?
Yeah, it's a sacrifice.
I'll figure out. I'd live on the street for a minute just to have, good calves and,
he's got good calves, but he's sitting in a corner ranting to himself.
He looks happy.
No? You see him in a good light.
Maybe he's just grimacing and it looks like a smile.
He just had a good conversation that day.
There you go.
With nobody. That's JJ Curry, comedian. You know him. You love him if you know comedy in this area. He's in Florida. He's in town for another few weeks. Yeah, that's how he does it. Lives in Austin, Texas now. Killed it on Kill Tony. Very proud of him. He's one of those guys that used to open for me, and now he's a headliner. That's what I do. I raise these kids up into full-grown ass headliners, and they run off and they get famous. You know, your Cam Bertrands and your JB Balls and all these guys. They used to be mines back in the day, and now way more famous than I'll ever be. Which I'm very proud of you guys. So keep it up. Also, Ricky Hicken, he's another guy I'm trying to get get him up out the crib and get him to go. But he's also a dad. You gotta take care of that stuff. That's what stopped me.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the Johnny B feature purgatory, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I need you still. I'm running out of features. They're all moving to Texas. I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to get these open micers to get good quick, and most of them suck. You know, and you know me. I'm not going to tell somebody they're good if they're not good. You know,
that's true. You do still have some of that old school bully mentality that comedy needs.
We need it, dude. Honestly, and what I say next is going to sound harsh to people, but I'm being real. I think more people need to be told they're bad at stuff so they move on and find what they're good at. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
And that's not being a jerk, but sometimes you're just not good, and there's local comics probably listening right now. I'm talking to you. I applaud your effort. But at some point, you got to think, maybe I should go find what I'm... Because I believe everybody's here for a reason. I really do. Find your damn reason. Stop trying to do other people's reasons.
If you're 5 years into comedy and you don't know what a punchline is yet, we can stop.
I've heard an established comedy club owner say, like, maybe you're just a fan of comedy.
Yes! I've heard BT say that too.
Okay, see, I wasn't going to name drop.
Well, that guy knows what he's talking about.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, and I think I know a little about what I'm talking about too. I'm an old head, 25 years in it. It's and when I came up, I had guys like Bobby Kelly busting my balls. You know what I mean? Like, you needed that, and you know who did him? Patrice O'Neal. So you needed that. There's too much coddling now. There's too many open micers putting up montages of them on stage, but they ain't putting up their material because they don't want to see them bombing.
Or instead of quitting, put more passion into your craft.
Work hard.
There you go.
But look, comedy's one of those things. It ain't like you could be whatever you want to be. Just put your mind to it. You can work as hard as you want to, and you ain't going to be good at comedy sometimes.
I'm not a very assertive person. And like 5 years ago when I was hosting for Bobby Kelly, I went up to him on Thursday night. He'd just flown in, and I was like, "Hey, do you mind watching my set?" It's the only time I've ever done that. It was probably the scariest experience. He can be intimidating.
Oh yeah, dude. He's a good guy though.
He's very good.
The first words he ever told me was, "This funny black kid is being funny. Trying to take our job." I said, "Nice to meet you too."
Nice set, dude.
Nostradamus he was.
Nice set, dude. You'll never work with me again, you handsome black bastard. Love Bobby. He made me cry at an IHOP. Not physically cry, but made me quit comedy for a year. I've told that story many times. He told me how bad I sucked featuring for him. And he's like, "I'm only telling you that, dude, because I know you're funny. You're over there doing easy jokes. Write about your family. Write about your life." He goes, "You have a kid. You didn't mention him once. You're going through a divorce. You didn't mention that bitch once." And I'm like, God, he's right.
Best advice you ever got.
I took a year off. Made me a way better comedian, dude. Thank you, Bobby Kelly. JP is up next. JJ Curry, thank you for being here, buddy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for inviting me.
I love you. You're my guy.
Thank you,
I love seeing your success. It makes my heart very happy.
Appreciate it, man. Hopefully I'll be a bigger comic this time.
You're doing nothing but growing. A guy that can't grow physically, but he's awesome in comedy. Ricky Hicken, thank you, man, for being here.
Thank you for having me, buddy.
You know you're one of my go-tos, baby. Anytime I have a show, I text you first.
It's true. I think I'm gonna believe that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I always like Ricky. I need you, baby. And then a lot of times he's like, "I can't. I'm booked with JJ Curry," and I'm like, "Fair enough." Ian Beckles, love you, buddy. We'll see you soon. I'm gonna try to slide through Dignitary on Saturday.
Yeah, one love. Everybody,
go get me some of them beignets.
Lemon pepper sauce.
Oh my God, so good.
Lemon sauce.
Yeah, trip one of these days.
Oh my God, so good. Got to go out there, Chef Sandy. I went and saw Chef Michael, one of Sandy's people, yesterday for some Caribbean food. Got me some oxtails in Port Charlotte. Go out and see him if you're in Port Charlotte over on Tamiami. Mumsy's Caribbean Grill. It's the real.
I'm on the way.
I got his mac and cheese.
Yeah. Fire.
It might be better than my mac and cheese. I hate to say it out loud. Yeah, it's good, dude. So good. But, go out and see them. I'll be in Port Charlotte tonight and tomorrow at Vasani. Come out and see me and Goomba Johnny. Great, funny comic from New York. And then Saturday, I'm at Divine in Palm Harbor. Free show, baby. Come on out there. I am headlining. Bob Holden is featuring. John J. Murray hosting. All that stuff. You can go to JohnnyBComedy.com for my schedule. Johnny B Tampa, all that stuff. I'm out. Bye-bye. I love you, Luis J. Gomez. If you're listening, good luck on your special. I'll be there. Bye.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Get to the Brisket Shop on Armenia in Tampa this Saturday from noon to 2 p.m. The Mike O Radio Show will broadcast live. Meet up with John Senning and Monica and enter to win a room to the sold-out Bone Summer Beach Bash at the Sky Beach Resorts, where you can experience the Friday night pig roast with Wild Fork Foods and the Brisket Shop.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob? What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air.